With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Two teams just about a 3.5-hour drive from each other on Florida's I-75. The Jags and Bucs are underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
They're on 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, touch.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Hey, go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Forced out to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Back to the ground with ETN. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. That good for 19 and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now Lawrence. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jags are on the board first here this afternoon.
For the extra point.
Extra extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hey, alert, alert. 180. What's that?
A first carry for Rachaad White. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Hey, Roy 33. 180. Done.
Play fake. Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the first down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
First down, here's White. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Mayfield. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Loose inside the 30. And finally wrestled down at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
A gain of 46 yards on the play. And the Buccaneer first down.
Alert, 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 alert. What's that?
Mayfield to throw it. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. Now back to the ground game with White. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Play it right. 180.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And this time he is in.
Yes. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Rachaad White punching it in from a yard away. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Hey, Lion!
Now Lawrence to throw. That's complete to Parker Washington. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
10-yard gain.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
These are 24. Here we go.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
180. Done.
They'll go up the middle with White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
180.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
20. What's up?
They run straight ahead here with White. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 10.
Run. 180. What's up?
Now Mayfield. Here's White. They set up the screen. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
180. What's up?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
That brings up 4th down.
4th down, Mayfield. Flush to his right. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. And the Jags are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
The play is a turnover on downs.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position Certainly not in their favor here. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Looking long for Thomas. That is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Cam Little to kick off for the
A
Jaguars.
1-point game through 2 quarters as we get rolling here in this second half. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Throwing on second and long. Mayfield. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
To throw, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Here's Riley Dixon now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
Let's see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Got him in. It's De'Ami Brown, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go play action with Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
A third quarter now at a one-point game as they line up second and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars will add to their fourth quarter lead. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
14, Buccaneers 6.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And now off to the races down the right side. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And any time you're in the fourth quarter, down 2 now, do you try to tie it?
I think that more and more quarterbacks want to go for it no matter what time and what the score is. In this situation, I think they'll insist on it.
So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Alert, 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 alert. Up, up. What's up?
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack.
Second and 17 at the 13-yard line.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. ETN up the middle. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Lawrence will throw. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble. But theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
This is fielded at the 27. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, alert! 180! What's that?
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They're going to run it with their receiver, Evans. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
180! Pistol. What's that?
Throwing, Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5.
Brings up 4th down.
Now Mayfield. Right back to Chris Godwin. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bucs try it on 4th down but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's 1st down. Here's Lawrence. Flushed out right. And that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Throwing now, Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on fourth down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Set. Up, 180.
Mayfield. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Mayfield to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
20. Hey, alert 33.
Here's Baker. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Ibuka. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. White, he'll try the left side. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's 2nd down and 3. They stay on the ground with White. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward, because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go away.
Yeah, as I said, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Though, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Mayfield. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here's 1st and goal.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180! What's up?
Mayfield to throw. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and a defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But he turns out he's just as deep.
And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good, and that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward. I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. A final shot now for Lawrence. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide it.